morning, you guys. Oh, the scratch on my chest hurts because I scratched it because it was itchy. Anyway, so, I woke up this morning. Once again, I think I went to bed after midnight this time. I just had a lot on my mind that worries me, and so, because of whatever stupid things I have going in my head, I can't sleep. It took me a lot of fighting to go to sleep. And so I was probably up past midnight, and I don't know which one did it. I just blamed Tesla. I was like, or maybe I knew it was her. I'm not sure. One of the cats took a poo. And it smelled so bad in my room and smelled for so long. I had so much trouble sleeping. So I haven't really slept past, I don't know, 6 something. So I just decided I'd lay in bed for a while. And then I ended up with all 3 cats, which doesn't bother me. Please tell me there's enough filtered water. If not, the coffee tastes bad. Oh, there's enough. Anthony didn't think to go get water, even though I sent him a text to get it in the town he was in. No, he didn't, and came home. And then, well, checked ours, and found out ours was still broken, which sucks. And wondering if my sweater, I don't know what this is, but it helped me make me remember, is upstairs. It's somewhere. I remember changing out of the green one for my other one, my black one. Yeah, I don't see it. Well, that sucks. Anyway, so yeah. Close that. Make sure that's closed. Anyway. Hi, you guys. Anyways, oh, my hand is cold. Okay, there are no windows. I'm gonna turn on the heater. Anyway, so, I just decided to lay there. I did broadcast down, and I think Connor might have been cleaning the cat boxes this morning. And maybe he's the one that told me Tesla took a poo. But it was bad. Like, half tempted to move cat boxes bad. Oops. Not that I know where to honestly put them. I could put them on the back porch, but I already have a small back porch that has stuff in it. Oh, baby. Watch out, Bagheera. You've already got your medicine, so I don't have to torture you anymore. I gotta close this door, too. Anyway, so, I laid until 8 o'clock. I don't know. My microwave says 7:33. My stove says 8:46. My watch says 8:35. So I laid in bed for a couple more hours. It was warm in there. And then I'm almost asleep again. So it's just around 7. And Anthony comes up there and is talking to himself. I was like, and this is why. This is why women are on Snapped. And I was like, why do you come up here when I'm trying to sleep and talk to yourself? And then he covers me up. I was like, I'm warm enough. He's like, well, just in case. I was like, oh my God. Weirdo. I don't know why it's going off. Oh, it's telling me the weather. Freezing. 50 degrees currently. 5 degrees higher than yesterday. Ooh, so it'll be a whole 59. And a low 45. And 20% precipitation. Anyway. Hey, Bagheera. So I just grabbed my phone. I heard ding ding ding, and I knew, I don't know why, I can tell the difference between the cat's bells and their meows even. Bagheera does this thing where when he jumps or anything, he meows at the same time, but it's different than Pooh Bear's. Pooh Bear's is a softer, I don't know, like a little kid meow purr. And his is, oh, and then Tesla makes this clicking noise, but her bell sounds different. Her and Pooh have the same bell type. Bagheera has two. He has a mini cowbell and then a mini regular bell. So his definitely sounds different. He walks different even. So I think it's funny that they all have their own personalities, their own sounds, a tone even. I'm one of those weird people, sorry. Anyway, so yeah. I went, here, kitty, kitty. And I was like, oh, that's never going to work in my house because my cats will just look at you like you're dumb. And I went, Tesla. And so she hopped up and she loved on me for a while. And then decided she needed a nibble on me. And she does that every time, which I know isn't like aggression or anything. It's just, I love you back. Baby. What else? And then Bagheera was in my window. Thank God for a fur coat, because I don't know how he wasn't freezing. Sorry, I had hiccups and burp at the same time. Anyway, so, he hopped up on the bed. So she's in front of me, but now more on Anthony's side, because she was done with her loving. Like any typical cat, she wants loved on her terms. And then Bagheera was on my blankets, but up and around my calves. Okay, I think I'm halfway comfortable. And so, yeah. Hot coffee. You can see the steam coming off of it. Hi, Bagheera. Anyway, so they laid down and I took pictures. And then I went to look at the beanbag, and Pooh has contrasting colors. Unlike Bagheera, if his eyes are closed, you can't tell he's there. He matches that beanbag perfectly. But I could tell he was there, and he stretched. And so I kissed Bagheera on the head, kissed Tesla on the head. Pooh was on the ground on the beanbag. Yeah, I'm too old to get down. What are you doing? Whoops. My feet don't need fluffed, bud. Bagheera. Hi. He can't be bothered with me. I can't talk today. Nectar of the gods. I'm laying last night, and I have a million worries going through my head. And a million things that I want to say, and I want my family to accomplish, and what have you. And I just decided I'd start typing. So I did. He's acting like he's gonna get up here, and I'm worried about the coffee. You got it, bud? Okay. And so we all, as parents, we all worry. I'm not the only person, so I'm not thinking, oh, you know, I'm the only one going through this, and I'm not. And there are worries, and things are starting to look better for us. But at the same time, turning my cup, I almost feel like the other shoe is dropping, and I'm trying to keep positive that the shoe isn't dropping. I'm just worrying about stuff because we're so used to struggling and what have you. I feel bad that we had to move Anthony's doctor's appointments again, but why we had to move it this time wasn't financial. It was because he got a job. And so that one makes me feel better. But sorry, my shoulder itched, and there was no way I was maneuvering all of that at once. Anyway, so yeah, I like that he's gone. I like that he doesn't feel like he's been there for, eons and only been there 3 days kind of situation. I felt you lean into that kiss. You just need loved. Anyway, and so, short of, being patient zero because of his scabies. God, what has it been? It's been gonorrhea, it's been scabies, it's been rubella, it's been rosacea, it's been, what it actually is. I'm sorry I didn't kiss you. What else? I keep calling it something different every time. No? Yes. Anyway. And now his head is down. I don't know how well you guys can see. And he's so cute when he does that. He wants kisses. He doesn't lick you kind of situation. And then he's done. He's happy. Anyway, so I tease him. But it would be awful if... And I was talking to Joni, and she goes, when we were in the nursing home, we were taught that it was highly contagious and easily caught and airborne kind of situation. And I have to double check on the airborne thing. But I believe she said that they were taught that, and a lot of people believe that, except for that's not accurate. He has to have blisters and pussing blisters, and they have to be open. And I looked at his arm and chest last night. The back of his arm is almost completely clear. So it's like he didn't even have it there. And it's just looks like a heat rash now. Little red bumps. And so he never got to the contagious stage. And doctors say that, the ER doctor said, people usually don't catch it so fast. And so he's actually on his last day of steroids. Do you feel secure there? Anyway. Yeah, you're in my way now. Anyway. And so, he's not patient zero. Oh. You're gonna leave with my coffee cup, aren't you? Now he's on my tummy. Anyway, so he's not patient zero, and it would be awful if he was ever treated as such. I just give him crap. He was flirting with me last night, like dirty flirting. I was like, ooh, someone must be feeling better. And he left, and I looked at him, I was like, I don't want your scabies. So, scabies, syphilis, rubella, low tire pressure. He's had it all. Anyway, so, and he just looked at me and he's like, well, don't do things to my arm. And I was like, no, you might pop and pus on me. And so, you gotta treat some things as, kind of a joke. It's unfortunate. It came out of nowhere. It's weird that it came after he started working for the VA. But they're gonna get patients like that. And are they gonna treat them badly? Some of these vets are coming back with worse. Are you gonna, as, the tech or the receptionist or whatever, are you really going to treat someone badly? That would be wrong, unethical. And did I mention wrong? Anyway, so yeah. I'm just happy he's getting better. So yeah, I am pooped already, so haven't got enough sleep. But like I said, I refuse to sleep anymore because tomorrow I have an appointment at 8, just here in town. And so I have to go to that, and then I think I'm free the rest of the day. Oh! Ooh. I do have the 2 packages I'm waiting for from Miss Meyers coming, and those are coming from actual MissMyers.com. And I can't wait for them to come in. I do want to go to the dollar store at some point and decorate one of my buckets because I'm just using it for sponges and stuff, which is still not big enough with how many sponges because I got Scrub Daddies too. And I think the sponges are the same Scrub Daddy name, but I don't remember. And then on my phone, I have Screen Mama is on mine, and I have Screen Daddies. They stick to the back of your phone, and then you can clean your phone with them, and they're really nice. He's just loving this. Anyway. It's Bakura, I think. I'm waiting because they're still not at the bottom of the stairs. I was wrong! It's Pooh Bear! Ooh, hi! He loves, I still don't understand, he loves playing peekaboo with me. Lex tries because she gets jealous. Yeah, he ain't having it with her. Oh. I'll show you the mountains. Everything is so pretty. Love when the temperature changes. Huh. Okay, so there's 2 of 3 cats. That's what I came up for. I went to go use the camera and realized I didn't have the memory card, so it must be in the old computer, because I was using the old computer and the new one last night. And so I wanted to check. Excuse me, mister, we don't clean ourselves on my bed. I don't think he cares. No, he just shook his head no. Hey. Hey. You're a nuisance. No? He's a pretty kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Hi. They put up with a lot. He's such a good cat, though. Huh, buddy. He's been cuddling with me all morning. So if I lean back enough, he'll lay on my chest. Then he went to laying on my stomach with his head on my chest. And then he went to having his head by one hip and his tail by the other one. And just whoop. And not over my stomach, but he rounded around it. Okay. So, when I got my computer yesterday, I didn't realize how much smaller mine was to the new one. Watch, hold on, I'll show you. So, in the computer world, there's a good amount. And it's definitely, ouch. Things are set up differently, so it's a little, sorry, Bagheera. So it's a little strange because the card goes in the front of the Acer. It goes in the side of the HP. They plug in the same place. The drive is on the same place. We going downstairs? Pooh. Pooh Bear. You coming? And so it's a little different. And so I went to go plug in the card, and I was like, okay, come on. Nope. He went towards my bathroom. And I was like, oh, I don't plug it in there. And I don't know where the headphone jack is. Come on. Come on, Hoppy. Such good kitties. Usually, they'll just go up there and lay down. Okay, so that's Tesla. She's like, I'm not coming out. Okay, so I have dishes today. Blech. And then I have to sweep the hall and the kitchen. But no one has to mop tonight. And, oh, I have to descale. Let's see. Hey, bud. Let's see if I've got enough water gone. It sucks that, hopefully, yeah, we'll just add vinegar to that. It sucks that our water is down in our town still. Because Anthony checked last night, yesterday, evening. And it was still down then. I think they've gone as long as 2 weeks without having water. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to put that there. Put that there. Take off the coffee pod. Coffee? Cat's like, no, I don't want coffee. And I got to remember, because every time I have to remember how to do it. I need to have, because I have plenty. Sorry, Google. I'm using you to turn down my Google. Okay. I need to do, I can't think. What is it called? What is it called? It's called the thing. Label maker. and put on there what exactly I need to do. I gotta grab some vinegar. Oh, last night. So Lex had knocked over the bottle of bleach, and it shouldn't. Hold on, the cats don't share very well. Okay, okay. Come on. Eat over there. Okay, so she knocked it over on accident, and did I do it? I did! Okay, so it's the Robusto and 20 ounce. Okay, so she didn't realize that she had knocked it over. So I told her, go pick it up, make sure the cats can't get into it. We don't need them lapping up bleach. And realized my cat's missing. Where is my cat? Oh, there she is. And so I went over there a little bit later, and Pooh's sniffing at the ground right where the bleach was. I freak out. I grab him. I don't think to smell his breath at first. I get the syringe from Bagheera's medicine. I fill it with cold water. I flush. But he's not flushing, he's swallowing. So, like 4 syringes full, and I'm shooting them into his mouth. He is not thrilled. What I originally tried to do was open his mouth and put him under the water faucet. Probably would have, all joking aside, accidentally drowned him. And I'm lucky I didn't do that by flushing his mouth. And then I opened his mouth, and I was like, all up in it. I was like, oh, you don't smell like bleach. Okay. But I freaked. And so I gave Lex her half drowned cat. His chest was all wet. It wasn't anything, you know, major. But yeah, the mom and me freaked out. I was like, and this is why, Lex, you can't let things lay on its side. I think she thought I was crazy.